Hi, greetings everyone. In this video, we will see how to use the timeline view. The timeline is great for distilling information about a project. You can emphasize a few important tasks and add key milestones as callouts. The timeline also provides an easy way to adjust the dates you see in the primary view in the project. So here is the timeline view up in the top of the project window. If you don't see the view, go to the view tab. Here we have a timeline view. You can check this out, and here we are. And then you'll see the timeline as it is here. One of the great things about the timeline is it shows the project start date at the beginning of the left hand side and finish date on the right hand side. So here you see your entire project in one simple view, and it's also great for highlighting things about your project. So you can highlight the summary tasks, things like phases. Here's the planning move, the design and construction phase. But you can also emphasize specific tasks, so maybe the move or drafting the budget. It's really easy to add things to the timeline. So let's say we want to add a few tasks to emphasize them and keep our eyes on what's going on with them. All you need to do is just right click the task. Say I want to right click on this task. I want to add this to the timeline. Select the option that says add to timeline, and you will see the bar appears here in the timeline. I'm going to add a couple of other things. I'm going to add here install temporary water supply, say install a storm drainage. Just click the thing that you want to change in this case. Now a couple of things to notice: the milestone that I added shows up as a milestone on the following timeline. But the install storm drainage, that's a task. It's a short one, but it's a task, and it shows as this narrow little bar here, and there's no information. So that might actually be better as a call out. You can change the format to a call out or a task bar. Just click the thing that you want to change. In this case, it's the task bar, and you can see display as a bar is highlighted because it's showing as a bar right now. If I want to change it to a call out, I click display as a call out, and now here you will see that the call out is displayed. And now you have got a little call out box which is much better. You can see the name and you can see the date. You can also create new tasks right in the timeline. To do that, go to the insert section, and you can see you can add a task. You can add a task as a call out, kind of like, say for example, open house here, or you can add a milestone. In this case, I'm going to add a milestone, and a task information dialog box opens. It's the same as that opens if you are going to create a task or edit a task in the other views. So I'm going to type the name. In this case, it's construction payment. It's a milestone, so it's got its duration of 0 days, and the only thing I have to do is give it a start date. Say the start date is today's date, that is 17/7/2014, and click on OK. So here you see it will appear as a milestone. To remove a task from the timeline, it's really easy. Just right click it and choose remove from the timeline. Say I want to remove these elevators from the timeline. So I'll right click on this and say remove from the timeline. It disappears in the timeline, but it's still in the project. So it will be down in the Gantt chart. The timeline is really great view for communicating to a lot of the audience that really don't need all the details of the Gantt chart. So you can copy it to the other places. To do that, on the Format tab, click Copy Timeline. You can see you can get it right into an email, or let's say you want to put it into a PowerPoint slide. Just choose for the presentation and it copies it to the clipboard. Now you can switch over to the PowerPoint and paste it into a slide. So here I'll go to the PowerPoint. So here is my PowerPoint. I'll right click here and say paste. So here is my timeline. The other thing that timeline does, you can see that there is this box that actually controls the date range that appears in the Gantt chart view. So if I drag this box, you can see that the date range changes. I can also change the end date by dragging it towards the left. I can change the start date of that date range by dragging it towards the right or left. By the way, if dragging doesn't work, on the Format tab, make sure that the Pan and Zoom checkbox is turned on, because that's what allows you to drag this box around and also change the earliest or latest date of the date range. I am just going to get these taskbars a little bit more in the view. There is one other way that you can change the date range very easily. I'm going to make sure that the Gantt chart view is active. Click it to make it active, and you can see it is because I have got the Gantt chart tools up here. Now I go down to the lower right corner of the window, and you can see there's this zoom slider. So if I drag to the right, it zooms in. You can see that the taskbars are getting longer because I'm getting into the smaller time frames that are shown on the screen. Or if I drag it towards the left, the taskbars get shorter because the time frames are shorter. So I am zooming out. The timeline is a great way to look at a project from high level, and it's also an easy way to change the date range you see in the main view's time scale. I hope the concept is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.